It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing. It's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang.
Start right now with the alleged murder for hire plot targeting Attorney General Pam Bondi. A 29-year-old Minnesota man was arrested earlier this month after police say he posted that threat on TikTok. The FBI reportedly tipped off by another TikTok user to his post offering a $45,000 bounty. That post had a photo of Bondi with a sniper scope red dot on her head.
The suspect, Tyler Maxon Avalos, has ties to anarchist ideology, according to the FBI. He also has prior convictions for felony stalking, domestic battery, domestic assault, according to court documents. NBC News Chief Justice and National Affairs correspondent Kelly O'Donnell joins us now. Kelly, what more are we learning about this plot?
Well, I'm not even sure we can call it a plot. This is a threat, and he's been charged as making a threat over state lines, and that is the environment we're living in, where there's heated rhetoric, and the challenge for investigators is looking at when political speech and those kinds of things cross the line. And in this case, they have filed a charge of a federal count against Tyler Avalos, who's 29 years old, from Minnesota. He does have some criminal history for felony stalking and domestic abuse. And in this case, by posting a very specific threat against the Attorney General, and this was on TikTok, and there was the sort of visual that goes with it of using a target, that certainly escalates things, and it put a dollar amount of $45,000. That is the extent of what we know based on the documents that have been filed thus far. And it was important to point out that the FBI official who presented this to the court said they have other information, but they were providing in this public document enough to establish the probable cause here. The Department of Justice is not commenting on this. That is, at this point, probably not surprising when you're talking about the security environment. Many officials across the federal government, and as we've seen in state government as well, a real concern about trying to discern when a threat is angry language or when it is actually leading toward the potential for some action.
The new hour here, and another threat of political violence in America. The FBI making an arrest in a chilling murder for hire plot targeting Attorney General Pam Bondi. We are learning brand new details at this hour. Welcome back as America Reports heads into hour two. I'm Sandra Smith in New York.
Scary stuff, Sandra. I'm John Roberts. In Washington, the 29-year-old Minnesota man is accused of putting out a $45,000 hit on the Attorney General. It all started on TikTok when a post with the bounty started going viral before setting off a swift federal investigation.
And the suspect's rap sheet is long, and his online activity reveals ties to anarchist symbolism and anti-government literature.
Our justice correspondent David Spunt live here in Washington. What else are we learning, David, about the suspect?
Well, John, he is charged with threatening Attorney General Bondi in a TikTok post. According to authorities in this affidavit that we just saw a couple of hours ago, unsealed recently, he allegedly offered a $45,000 bounty. In the post, there's a photo, and this was on TikTok, a photo of the Attorney General with a sniper red dot, and it reads, "Wanted Pam Bondi, reward $45,000, dead or alive, preferably dead." That's a quote. He is in custody. Additionally, his TikTok page had anarchist symbols, according to the affidavit filed. The affidavit reads, quote, "Additionally, the suspect user's TikTok page had a link to an anarchist FAQ book pinned to his page. According to open source research, as well as based on your Affiance training and experience, anarchism is a political philosophy and movement that seeks to abolish all institutions that perpetuate authority, coercion, or hierarchy, primarily targeting the state and capitalism." Now, FBI agents, John and Sandra, from Detroit, Michigan, received a tip from someone who was on TikTok, noticed the post in their feed, then reported this post. The FBI worked with Google, Comcast, and TikTok to find this guy. Google helped with IP logins, IP locations. They also were able to find his email. Now, according to the affidavit, he has a multi-state criminal history, as you mentioned, including a 2022 felony stalking and domestic assault misdemeanor charge. We reached out to the Justice Department. So far, we're being told no comment.
The new hour here.
All right, so here's the TikTok anarchist arrested for trying to take out Pam Bondi. Now, this is where you talk about the rhetoric that people put online and stuff is getting out of control. I don't I mean, it's far too common. These are really politics, man. Politics is a dangerous game. But being stupid and posting this type of stuff, even conspiring to do it, is dumb. Like Pam Bondi, although she is a different type of individual, putting a hit on her is idiotic. So I just want to let y'all know that, like, we ain't gonna tolerate that crap here. So I mean, you can say what you want, but don't be wishing death on people. Not in my chat, not in my comment section. We just not doing that. We can have our opinions. We can say cry your liberal tears, or so and so's a convict, or this person need to go, this person ugly, all that stuff. But we will not be tolerating criminal mischief or putting hits on nobody. Okay? So keep it light in the chat. Please refrain from using curse words in your comments. If you do, misspell them, please, so we don't have to be blocking you. We won't block you. We'll block your message, because it's just, we're not for the hate speech. We can laugh and joke, but this takes the fun out of it. All right. So shout out to you if you're a Republican, Democrat. I really don't give a shit. Point is, this stuff will not be tolerated. Okay. And that's what we just want to get to. Okay.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.